Hey everybody, what's going on? It's your LM once again. I think this is week... I should know already. I think it's week 10. Anyway, so we're going to briefly kind of go through everything. Yeah, week 10. We're going to briefly go through everything. We got your helmet up there, Sea Dogs. So that's all good to go. And you're set there. That was a close 49er game. I was watching that tonight. What a game. I thought the Niners were actually going to be able to pull it off, but they always seem to find a way to lose. But anyways, I got good points with Kurt Warner, that's for sure. Let's just go through the scoreboard here regarding Walnut Creek Navy SEALs and the California Fire team. Navy SEALs just destroyed California Fire 367 to 211.5. All this stuff was not final until Tuesday, but it's pretty roughly there. San Francisco Argonauts come away with another win against SoCal Sea Dogs, 392 to 329.5. I give the SoCal Sea Dogs a lot of credit because it's like they're still putting their guys in there. They're still actually doing stuff. And then the Frozen Hobos played against Concord Lazy Kings, and Lazy Kings beat them 382 to 277. I want to briefly talk about the Concord Lazy Kings. He started off by telling me on the phone that he just, was going to accept the win and stuff like that and go through there, which is all fun and dandy, and he was real close. He had some close matchups. And then Brian put some smack on the board and just basically smacking everybody around. And Mike decides, hey, you guys all got lucky. I had to deal with buys. Otherwise, you guys would have been screwed. Last I checked, we all have buys. We all have to deal with buys. We all have to deal with these situations. So, Mike, if I was you, I would just shut up until you actually start winning games. Just a little smack going on in the corner there. You can see who I rival with. That's funny. Good times. And then the other thing is, California Fire, would you actually, put your stuff up and actually put your positions in the spot? Because there's other people that can do better than that. It's just a terrible team. The guy doesn't do anything. I can't stand him. The SoCal Sea Dogs, they can't even find a freaking win. I don't know what's going on there. But then again, I still do feel kind of bad for them. Let's go ahead and go through the Bulldogs and the Timberwolves. The Bulldogs lose to the Timberwolves 340 to 238. Wow, that was amazing. Not only that, my dad ended up deciding to play Jake Delhomme, who actually only got 14 points fantasy-wise and threw four TDs and four interceptions and 78 yards. So that just really sucks. Who would have thought that was going to happen? Which ended up hurting my dad. But even if that guy would have had 50, 60 more points-wise, fantasy-wise, I don't think he would have still been able to beat Ryan. So Ryan's coming up with some pretty good, strong moves here, and he'll definitely be a good contender in the Snake Division. By the way, make sure the guys have your payments ready. I'll briefly, go through that real quick. But hey, while we're here, I've got a guest with us today. Ryan Gallagher, the owner of the Timberwolves. Why don't you go ahead and come on over here, Ryan. You sit down and just sit right here. You're all good to go.
Thank you, Mike, for inviting me today.
Oh, you're welcome, Ryan. You're welcome, buddy.
Correct?
Week 10, that is right.
Wow, we've gone through week 10 already?
Yes, we've
gone
gone through
4 games left this season. Wow.
That's right, Ryan.
It's getting pretty tense right now, Mike, with me and my Timberwolves going right now. I wasn't sure if I was going to win tonight, but pretty good competition going on from the Bulldogs, and what you said about his touchdowns and all that sounds really easy and promising. That was an easy win for me.
Did you expect this was going to happen, Ryan?
No, I did not, actually.
I didn't either. I thought you were going to get your ass kicked.
Well,
you ended up
pulling off. Not being ass kicked at all, but I at least think there'll be some competition going on.
You are now a contender because the next guys that you have to play in the next coming weeks are just a bunch of easy teams. You got to play the SoCal Sea Dogs. You got to play California Fire. I actually didn't even check his stuff. and that's going to be like twice. So you're going to definitely have some good promising wins here, and you'll definitely be a contender in the Snake Division. How does that make you feel, Ryan?
I feel really happy right now, Mike.
I'm pretty sure it does. Ryan, you have been a terrific guest. You've been a wonderful owner, and I hope to see you in the playoffs and the stuff that you'll be able to do. Thanks for
And
coming
also
up,
go
Ryan.
against you later on the season.
You bet, buddy. You bet.
Even in the playoffs.
Actually, it'll be the championship because you're in a different division.
That's my point.
Thanks
for having me.
Thanks for coming, Ryan.
Thank
We
you.
appreciate it. Thank you very much. Anyway, so the other thing I like to talk about is I'm just amazed. Ryan's a terrific guy, by the way. I'm amazed of the Argonauts and how happy they are and how involved they are in this league. It is phenomenal. It is amazing. I like that. I definitely see a lot of promise in this guy, and he's a good contender. I mean, you can tell he's been happy because he's got a good scoring thing. I have not been helping him out for the last 4 weeks, so we're in good shape. He's in good shape. So good stuff there. Championship's going to be good. Who's going to go? I actually think either the Bulldogs or the Argonauts will actually end up knocking me out before I actually make it to the championship. And I think Mike will go to the championship due to this division being pretty weak. And thus Ryan comes up with a big, amazing surprise and actually ends up taking us out. But it should be amazing to see that. There is a poll going on right now. It's do you like the League of the Pros? 3 people voted that they do, and then 2 voted that it could be better. I've talked to both teams and said it could be better, negotiated with them and stuff like that. So that should be good. 1 second, let me just talk here with how many minutes I have. How many minutes do I have on the clock there, Ryan?
Your time is 2 minutes already. You are still good for running.
Okay, good. I'm just checking my time clock because I can't have this thing on any longer than 10 minutes. So yeah, just one brief talk about the Argonauts once again. This guy's getting excited. I mean, I was hanging out with him, and he goes over and like, hey, I gotta check my stats. You know, it was good to see. I love this kid. Or actually, a man. But yeah, it's good stuff. And my dad's taking a loss here, but I think my dad's still going to be a good contender. It's going to be a battle to see if the Bulldogs are the Frozen Hobos. Who's going to snatch? Take away. Did I say something that I shouldn't have said? Let's just don't worry about that. I don't think the people at YouTube will care because it's going to be on a private basis. But anyway, whoever will take lead there should be funny to see. And that word. But anyways, thank you guys. I appreciate everything. I'll put new polls up. We should be good. And it should be all perfect eventually into the playoffs for a lot of people. So take care, guys, and good luck next week.